Well, it was a tough tournament for them. Obviously, they're very disappointed. I've been there before. I know what the disappointment feels like. It is incredibly humbling and hard to take. The hardest thing for them is going to be getting on a plane to come back and face everybody. It's just going to be a tough time. But we saw a little bit of the future with Ravenna and Perez and Bullock and things that they might be able to contribute later on down the line. And every time you play it in a world championship, you learn things. You learn how to handle it better. You learn how to approach it better. You learn how to maybe learn how to move the ball better or defend better. It's all about getting better, and I think that's really the key. The danger here is that we change everything all over again and start from ground zero, and that's what we always do when we don't have success. Rather than keep progressing and moving forward, we always go back to zero. And I think that we need to continue to move forward from here. And we're going to have another opportunity. We're going to have an opportunity to qualify for the Olympics, and we're going to have another opportunity to qualify for the next World Championships, and we'll be a little better prepared. And I just think that the disappointment was really great because of the showing we did in 2014. We were phenomenal then. And I think we kind of raised our expectations, but I think Italy really knocked us for a loop right there in that first game. It kind of ripped our confidence away from us, and we just never really recovered mentally from that game, because we knew that was the game that was going to get us into the next level. And we performed badly in that one. They were out of this world. I still think that if you played them 10 times, they probably beat us maybe 6 or 7 of them, but there'll be 2 or 3 that will get on them. But that particular game, they had everything going and we had nothing going, and that's what happens. You see that in the PBA. We come out, Ginebra comes out and plays, but my thoughts don't weigh any more than anybody else's at this point. It's really the guys. SBP's got to really decide how they want to proceed. But for me, I don't want to go back to ground zero. I don't want to start all over again. Let's try to keep something going. When we had that continuity, I thought with Short Reyes, that's when we were progressing, getting better and better. And then all of a sudden, Australia happened, and we, poor Yang, he made a change right in the middle of the tournament and had to keep going. He did a fabulous job of getting us qualified. So hats off to him. And but one thing I will say, you do not want to send your amateur players to a world championship. You've got to be able to send your best players in the country. And those best players in the country are going to come from the PBA. And that is where it starts from. After that, now let's figure out the best program.
Scheduling?
Yeah, well, I mean, if that's what it takes, but I'm not a big believer in that either. But, I mean, again, I'm not the one in charge.